So what are two stocks that we recently had some bullish signals coming out, and up to now there's still no exits, and the uptrend might still be intact. Hey guys, Joey here, top tier advisor in Philip Securities and chief trainer at Trading Impossible, right? So just about 2 weeks back, I covered these two stocks, Propnext and 𝐽𝐤𝐻𝐺 YZJ Shipbuilding, and we have seen prices kind of like push up over the past 1 to 2 weeks, and now people have been asking me, if there are any exit signals that have came out, or is it like time to take profit, to get out, or maybe to get in again, or to buy more and all that, right? So in today's video, we'll do a recap of these two stocks, the same two stocks that I kind of like talked about in a video just about 2 weeks back, and we look at these two stocks again, Propnext and 𝐽𝐤𝐻𝐺, before we dive into the chart. So we look at the system to see what it says, if there are any bullish signals, or maybe any exits on that previous bullish signal, and if there could be a good opportunity to kind of like take some profit or protect your profits as well, and we look at that as well from the charts, right? So do stick around all the way to the end of this video if you're looking at these two stocks, Propnext and 𝐽𝐤𝐻𝐺, or perhaps you're kind of like looking at some of those good uptrending counters. These are probably two of them you can put in your watch list as well. Okay, so this is Propnext right here, one of the real estate agency in Singapore. They have covered in the video about 2 weeks back, and we actually did have like a couple of bullish signals, right? So this is the one GT, the one good trend system that I have that kind of like alerted me to this counter in the first place, and also kind of guides us on when to get in and when to get out. Right, so this is Propnext here, currently trading about $1.16, 1.16. So we had kind of like a couple of bullish signals, I think somewhere since November. I'll not go too far. I kind of like talked about it in the previous video as well. So we had like since November, we got a bullish signal when it was like about 65 cents, went up, or started to consolidate. Kind of like a new bullish signal in February when the uptrend really started to accelerate up, went all the way from like 80 cents to like 90, another bullish signal started to push up, and most recently, we actually had like a new bullish signal on the 16th of April, 16th of April. Today is the 7th of May, so just about, I would say about 1, 2, 3, about 3 weeks back, we did had like a bullish signal right here, okay? And 2 weeks back, I mentioned I did a video when we were around here, and I talked about this signal as well, and that there were no exits. So yes, over the past 1 or 2 weeks have passed, and we have kind of like pushed higher to at about $1.16 right now. So this is Propnext. We have the same bullish signal that I talked about 2 weeks back, and there are no exits. So let's dive into the chart to see what it says, what are the potential targets we can head to, and then we might potentially see an exit, or maybe we might just consolidate there again before kind of like pushing higher, and then what would be the next higher target. So let's dive into the charts right now to see what it says for Propnext. Okay, so this is Propnext here on the charts, right? And we are currently trading about 1.13, a bit of profit taking. It came back down again, and now it's about $1.13. Right? So I mentioned we had like a couple of bullish signal, I think somewhere around here in February. Let me just take a look at it again. This was like 23rd Feb right over here. We got like a bullish signal started to push up, and the uptrend really started 23rd, 24th of Feb, right? So that was probably somewhere around here, I think 24th of Feb right over here, and that's where you can see when it kind of broke that 80, 85 cents, the uptrend really started, got an exit here, and most recently we got like a new bullish signal. So as I mentioned, there are no exits, right? So what would be the support level for now? So the support level, I would say, would be at about the $1.10. You can see since like 1 week or 2 weeks back, we were actually capped below the $1.10, but we broke that 110, and over the past 1 week after breaking it, we are still holding above this $1.10 support level. So this resistance would now be the support level at about $1.10. You can see this is where the green line, this green line is still pointing up, prices are above this green line, right? So it's still looking quite good in the long term, and eventually you can see when we pass over the next 1 week, or over the next few days, this green line will eventually go up and touch this $1.10, which will provide a bit of like a support, dynamic support level for this $1.10 level, right? So this is Propnext right here. 110 would be the immediate support all the way to about 120, right? So I think yesterday we went to about 1.18, right? So around 118, and that's where sellers might come up. So I think if you have like kind of got in and rode the upside, like 20-30% upside over the past few months, can also be good to kind of like take some money off the table whenever it approaches any of those resistance level, and that would be the 120. I think anything like 118, 119, 117. That's where you can like take some profit or take the money, or put it in your pocket, alright, and then probably look at the point of entry again. Alright, so 120 would be the immediate resistance level. After 120, I think if we do not see like any exit signal, we may even attempt to break that and potentially hit to $1.30. But I'll not look at that right now. I think 120 would be the immediate resistance level, and yeah, the uptrend looks quite intact above the 110 support level now. So I'll probably wait and see if there are any exit signal that comes out that kind of like alerts, guides us on when to get out. I mean, yeah, so that is how a system can actually help you as well. So for those of you who have like kind of rode the uptrend and you're sitting on profits, what you want to do, I mean, of course, we hope that you can stay above the 110, and that would be put it as a very good uptrend, that can potentially continue and in the upwards direction. But if that 110 were to break down, then if you're already like sitting on profits, what you want to do is to make sure you have a plan, right, to kind of like get out automatically, maybe like 108, 107, or if you to like break that 110 support, just automatically get out, set a stop loss, and still make money, alright, still protect your profits. I mean, if you're like gotten in at like 80, 90 cents or $1, doesn't matter, you're already making money, right? So you don't want it to like prices to come all the way back down to like 80 cents and you're back to square one. No, right? So make sure you take steps to protect your profits, right? No matter what, you still make money, alright? So guys, if you like this video so far, be sure to give me an early thumbs up. It will definitely help out the channel, and thank you so much for doing this. Okay guys, so let's go on to take a look at another stock, which is YZJ Shipbuilding, 𝐽𝐻𝐺𝐽 Shipbuilding, right here. And I mentioned just about 2 weeks back, I talked about this stock as well, and we did like see some bullish coming out when I covered it about 2 weeks back. So up to now, this is 𝐽𝐻𝐺𝐽 right here, currently trading about 152. I think it went up a bit to about 155, but yeah, we did had like a bullish signal somewhere on March 29 March. I think previously somewhere in February we did had like a bullish signal here as well, started to push up, gonna exit, and then we got like a new bullish signal, and then when prices broke that 132, it started to push all the way up to where we are right now. So there still isn't an exit signal for 𝐽𝐻𝐺𝐽. And in fact, I think this 155, later we look at the charts, but this 155 would be like a bit of a target, a bit of resistance, and we are seeing a bit of profit taking near there. But right now, there are still no exits for the previous 1 GT bullish signal on the 29th of March that I talked about, and there's still no exit. So yeah, we can potentially see a bit more upside, and I'll be looking to see when this exit signal might come out, and then it can kind of like guides us to get out and take some profit as well. Okay, so let's take a look at what it says on the chart, whereby I'll do a quick analysis and what are some of the potential targets or maybe a new support level that has formed up over the past 1 or 2 weeks. Okay, so this is 𝐽𝐻𝐺𝐽 YZJ Shipbuilding on the charts, and we are currently trading at about $1.54, right? So I mentioned that we had a couple of like bullish signals somewhere in February. I think this was where the uptrend really started. 9th of Feb. Let me just take a look. I think right here on the 9th of Feb and the 29th of March. So yeah, 9th of Feb, somewhere around here, started to push up, we got an exit, and then like somewhere on the 29th of March, right here, we got like a new bullish signal, and then we started to break that 132 and started to push up, all the way to right now about $1.54, and there are still no exits on the most recent bullish signal, right? So where are we right now? So you can see we started to consolidate above this 140, and in fact when it was holding above that 140, we actually had some upside targets that were reiterated from 140 all the way to 155 right here, right? And it seems like we have kind of like hit our target at about 155 and still no exits, right? So this is where the green line, so the green line, the 20 days moving average right here, you can see this is where the $1.40 price level is as well, all right? And it can kind of like provide a bit of support in the near term. The near term 140 would be the support level. I'm not too sure whether it will hit back down there as well, but anything above 140, it looks quite good in terms of the uptrend continuing. Okay, so that is 140, alright. So the next one would be the $1.55. So let me just remove these upside targets that were drawn previously. Alright, so this is where we are. So 155, I mentioned, it was originally our target that we have kind of drawn from 140 all the way to 155. But why is it 155? Why not 158 or 57? But look at this right over here. You can see that somewhere around 2019, just about 2 years back, somewhere around 2 years back, this was where this $1.55 was a major resistance. It was like kind of like a support level. You can see we broke down, right? Price went down, came back up, and we retested this level, which was the resistance about 155 right here. So now you can see we're pretty much back to where we were somewhere in 2019 July, that back to that 155. So this 155 is where we can see some selling or some profit taking happening, which is normal. I mean, the fact that we've gone up from like 120, 130 to 140 and then to 155, it's normal to kind of like, you know, see some profit taking. You can also think about getting out, you know, taking some money, putting it in your pocket and all that, right? So that's what you want to do. If you have really like rode the upside and you're sitting on like profits, then of course you want to take steps to protect your profits. And how do you do that? So you can see 150, yeah, we might potentially be a bit of a temporary support level, 150. All right, so we have been like holding above it for about 2 days, so it still remains to be seen. But yeah, 150 would be a bit of support. So if you want to protect your profits, what can happen is, you know, if it does break below that 150, maybe like 147, 148, you can just, you know, have a like kind of like stop loss to kind of get out and, you know, still make money. If you have like gotten in at 110 or 120, you're definitely still making money, right? So do take steps to protect your profits if you are indeed sitting on huge profits. Okay, Ken? So but right now 155 would be the immediate resistance level. 155 would be resistance level. I think there's still a lot of sellers stacked there. I think if we do, you know, take out all the entire, you know, 156, 155, 157 sellers, then that's where, you know, the uptrend might even, you know, continue towards the next phase all the way to like maybe 160 to that $1.70 level. And yeah, hopefully we might see an exit that comes out over the next few days, or maybe next week if we do hit to that 170, we might see, right? So if there's an exit signal, that's where we can kind of like use it as a guide to get out, take profit, and then probably reassess it and wait for a new bullish signal that comes out again. Okay, so this is 𝐽𝐤𝐸𝐤 right here. Immediate support 150, 140 would be a firmer support, but 150 we have been just above for about 2 days, so you know it can probably form like as a new temporary support level. So just take note the range now 150 to 155. Hopefully we do see some good bullish actions above that 155 immediate resistance level. Okay guys, so we have covered these two stocks, right? Propnext, one of the largest real estate agency in Singapore, and also YZJ, right? 𝐽𝐤𝐸𝐤 Shipbuilding. So I hope you have taken note of some of the levels that I talked about, and in terms of the system as well. I've like kind of showed you guys that same bullish signal that I talked about 2 weeks back, and yeah, up to now there are still no exits. So yeah, you can potentially think about riding further, right? And make sure you take steps to protect your profits, as I've mentioned just now. So I hope you like this video, and if you have, give me a thumbs up. It will definitely help out the channel. And yeah, if you want to find out a bit more on how we use a system to kind of get in, get out, or like be alerted on counters like these faster, all right, what can happen is you can probably attend a free web class that is coming up. I'll probably put the link around this video to check it out. Register for this free web class where I'll talk about the framework behind the 1GT, the One Good Trend system, right, and how you can also probably have access to this system that can help you just like how it has helped me and hundreds of my students. All right, so Joey here. Thank you so much for watching. I look forward to see you in the next video. Take care.